Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you about AI agents in the most simple way possible. Okay. So first, let us look at the topics that we're going to cover. First, we'll talk about what are AI agents. Then we'll talk about how AI agents work, type of agents, and then we'll look at difference between AI agents, AI assistants, bots, and finally, we're going to look at different ways on how you can build AI agents. So first, let us go ahead and teach ourselves that what is an AI agent. See, to simply put, if somebody can do the work for me or on behalf of me, that is an agent, right? So, what is an AI agent? If an AI can do the work on behalf of me or for me, that's an AI agent. Very simply. So, I don't have to intervene. So, somebody will do the work for me. So that using AI, so that's an AI agent, right? That's a very layman explanation. But if you go to the definition, right? If I try to pull up a definition from Google Cloud, that is what is an AI agent. It says AI agents are software systems that use AI to pursue goals and complete tasks on behalf of users. You see, here it is clearly saying that using AI, right, the agent can complete the task and the goals for you. And that is actually what an AI agent is. Now, the question here is that how does AI agent work? I'm going to pull up this diagram for you. You don't have to look at the N8 or something. I'm going to come back to this later on. But this is actually an AI agent. This is a very good a diagram that I could find out or a way to explain it. Okay. So this is an AI agent, and every AI agent will have three things. Very important. Every AI agent will have three things. Number one is your chat model. Number two is your memory, and number three is your tool. Now, see, since we're saying that AI agents will do the work on behalf of us, right? It needs to have a brain, right? We have a brain. So, very similarly, our AI agents will also have a brain. Okay. So, here, the very first option that we get is chat model. So if you click on it, you see you get many different models. These are LLMs. You can use Anthropic, you can use Gemini, you can use OpenAI, you can have models from Minstrel. So the very first thing that you need to give to your AI agent is a brain, and that's going to be the LLM or the model. Second comes the memory. Now that I have given a brain, I also need to have a memory. So for instance, let's say you are building and chat AI agent, right? So your AI agent needs to remember some of the past text messages that has been sent, right? So it needs to store it in somewhere. So what you can do for that, you need to provide a memory, and here you can have either MongoDB memory, you can use Postgre database, you can even use Azure SQL, you can have an Excel sheet, it can be a document file, it can be anything that can store the data. Okay, so first is to have a brain, that is your LLM. Second is to have memory, and third you need to have a tool. Now this tool is very important. Think of this tool as this is a way to give your AI agent an exposure to an outside world. So if you want to your agent to go ahead and add some values in an Excel book, this is your it will come under the tools. If you want your AI agent to go ahead and access your emails, it will come under tools. If you want your AI agent to send you a WhatsApp message every morning at 8 a.m. with some latest news, so latest news will come from LLM, right? It will store all those latest news before processing in the temporary memory, and then using the tool that is WhatsApp, it's going to send you the message. So three things very important: your chat model, memory, and tool. And every AI agent takes some input and gives an output. It means an input can be just be a trigger. For instance, it could be, whenever I receive an email, you create a summary of it and send me a message on WhatsApp. So whenever I receive an email, that's a trigger. So that could be input, and creating a summary and sending it to me could be your this output. So that is your how does an AI agent work. Now let us look at the types of agents. Now I'm going to still once again pull up the same documentation that I found out from Google, and that is how AI agents, no, this one. Okay, this is perfect. So depending upon how we interact and number of agents, we can divide agents in two parts. So first, let us look at the interaction, right? So if you're interacting with an AI agent with a chit chat, Q&A, or with with a bot like experience is going to be called an interactive partner AI agents. So these can be used in customer service agents, it can be used in healthcare, education, scientific discovery. Simply put, if you are interacting with an agent in a chat based environment, it is your interactive partner, right, where you get to interact with an AI agent. On the other hand, you have autonomous background process agents. These are the agents that run behind the scenes. For instance, when I gave you an example of, hey, so you can send me a message every morning at 8 a.m., you don't see your AI agent running, right? You're not typing every single in the morning that, hey, send me a message. It runs in the background and then it sends you an update, right? So that those kind of agents are called background agents, and the one where you interact with the humans, these are called surface agents. Okay, so that was based on the interactions. Now agents can also be divided based on the number of agents. For instance, if you're using only one agent to complete your task, it's a single agent. Whereas if you're using multiple agent to complete your task, it's called multi-agent. Very simple. So if only one agent is needed, that's a single agent. If multiple agents are needed, it is called multi-agent system. Now the best part about multi-agent is, you can actually run your multiple agents at the same time. So agent number A, B and C can be running alongside with each other and execute the work. Those were the types of agent based on interaction and the number of agents. Now the final thing is not final, the second final thing that we have is the difference between AI agents, AI assistant and bots. It's again, I'm going to recommend this article that I found on Google. It's I think it's very handy. Now we can divide AI agents, AI assistants and bots depending upon the purpose, capabilities and interaction. Now the purpose: AI agent works autonomously and proactively perform tasks. You don't have to tell every time that, hey, AI agent, go and perform a task. It can do it on its own. But whereas when it comes to AI assistance, right, it needs a user input. And similarly with the bot, it can automate simple tasks or just in the conversations. Now when it comes to capabilities, AI agents, they can perform complex tasks, multi-step actions, learn and adapt, and can make decisions independently, right? Of course, AI agents have access to these LLMs, so they're pretty smart and they can do things on their own. Whereas when it comes to AI assistant, they may respond to your request or prompts, but they never and they can recommend you some actions, but they never make decisions on their own. Very similarly, even the bots, they follow the predefined rules, right? But they have limited learning and they have very basic integrations, right? So among all AI agents, AI assistant and bot is the most basic one. And when it comes to interaction, AI agents are proactive and goal oriented, whereas when it comes to the AI assistant, they're reactive, but they only respond to the requests of the user. And whereas bot, they're very basics, they only responds to trigger or commands. Those were the three ways to actually differentiate between AI agents, assistants and bots. And then finally we come to popular ways of building the AI agents. Now there are definitely more there are many better tutorials out there that will teach you on how you can actually go ahead and build an AI agents. For this video, I'm just going to tell you some of the popular tools that exist in the market that you can use to build AI agents. One of them is definitely the one that you actually saw where I was showing you this. This is actually an N8N. It was very, in the past, it was very popular for building the automations, but now with the addition of AI agent, it has gained a lot of more popularity. And you can actually go ahead and build AI agents without writing even a single line of code. So go ahead and check it out. It's absolutely free. It's open source, and it also have a SaaS service which comes with 14 days of free trial. The other way that is very popular is Crew AI. If you want to build multi AI agent, you can definitely recommend go ahead and explore this platform. And I'm going to make tutorials for all of these. And there's some other SDKs. If you like to work with SDKs, you can actually do it with Google's Agent Development Kit. It's getting popular these days, and please feel free to go ahead and explore it. And the other one that I recently realized was Microsoft Copilot Studio. And actually in Microsoft Copilot Studio, Using this, you can also create AI agents without writing even a single line of code, which I think is also very great. And in fact, the next one is also LangChain um, agent, I think. So yeah, they also have it. Yes, even if you want, you can also use LangChain to build the agents. But if you take my advice, if you want to build AI agents, if you really want to get started, the very first tool that you should be using is N8N, the one that I'm showing up on the screen. I'm also going to create an entire tutorial for it. It is very easy to understand. It is low code, no code, and it will help you grasp the understandings of what are AI agents, how do they work, and what can you really build with it. That was it in this video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching till here. If you like this video, don't forget to like and comment on this video, and also I'll really appreciate if you can subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. My name is Jimmy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.